All right, y'all, I want to thank you for tuning in the video today. Today we're going to talk about, am I going to order the TRX? And the short answer is yes. Is it my next truck? Probably not, because what they failed to mention yesterday was when the water banks are going to open, and then when they're going to start production. Everything that I'm hearing from the interviews with the engineers, stuff like that I'm seeing online, basically mid-summer. So to me, that's May, June before they start hitting dealerships, okay? So I'm guessing maybe a February, end of February, maybe March, water banks open, but we don't know that, okay? It's still a lot of unknowns today. But even then, if you're gonna start the process, and let's say we put an order in, and if the order banks were open today, right, you're basically going to be probably 20, 30 days before you even get to D1 status and get a VIN, right? And then once you get a VIN, you're probably gonna be another 20 days from the start of production. And then from that point in time, you're looking at probably 3 to 6 weeks delivery to the dealer. So you've got a pretty good amount of time. And I think the time frame of them basically saying they're gonna hit the lots midsummer is gonna fall into line on that, okay? Now, the reason I'm talking about this is, y'all know I did a video in the past about the Ram RHO and how it was my favorite truck for the past decade, okay? The new TRX is not the same as the old TRX. And what I wanted to go over in this video is, and I did sell my Raptor R to the dealer here in Victoria, Texas. It is at Victoria Dodge. If you want a Raptor R that is hard loaded, I mean EGR bed cover, index suspension, drone with mobile, IGLA, everything. The truck has everything on it. So it's for sale for a very reasonable price with 5,000 miles on it here in Victoria, Texas. Give those guys a holler. I'll drop their link in the description, okay? I'm just a Ram guy. I really like the way the Ram drives. You know, the Ford people like the way the Fords are. The Ford Raptor R is a beast on power. The two-wheel drive is awesome. It's like you're in a high school again when you drive that truck. It is amazing, okay? So not taking anything away from that, but for me, the hands-free driving and the massage seats and the things that are offered in the RHO are very important to me, okay? Now, I'm a little disappointed Ram did not tell us when they're gonna build these. Didn't tell us when the order bank's gonna open, so we're kinda in the know. Don't know, right? I don't have a truck. Not a big deal. I picked up a Bronco the other day, and it's for my daughter. We're starting to teach her to drive. It's a smaller vehicle. So I have something to drive in the meantime, okay? But I'm not gonna take it every day to work and it'd be my daily driver. So, as of an hour ago, my dealer here that I work with, Victoria Dodge, they're awesome people. They're trying to get a truck transferred in that I would like to buy today. Now, the RHO is what it's gonna be. And the reason is I probably won't get the TRX till May, June. And so this truck's gonna fill that position until then. And I was really happy with my RHO, y'all. I mean, it's the longest truck I think I've owned. I just really like it. And so I found another one to replace it. And I think I'm gonna go that route until the TRX shows up, okay? Now, for this part of the video, I want to talk to you those about, oh, well, the TRX didn't have that many upgrades and da-da-da-da-da. Okay. I'll stop you there because I had the original TRX and then I had the RHO, okay? The suspension and the handling and everything in the RHO is a completely different truck, okay? It's because it has a hands-free driving, because it has a different rack and pinion because of the hands-free driving, and it has different programming on the Atlantis system that works better with the Bilstein shocks, okay? That's, you know, I went and drove a 24 and 23 model TRX. They do not drive the same as the RHO, okay? RHO is like sports car to me, you know, and it just has a little bit, the older TRX is a little bit of that floaty, you know, it just kind of floats a little bit. Now here's the part that everybody misses. Oh, well, the RHO is just a TRX with a different motor, okay? That Atlantis system is way faster and it communicates way faster with the shocks, and those are generation 2 shocks on the RHO, okay? Now, if you watch the videos that the Ram engineers put out, they're gonna tell you a little bit more about this in detail, right? So basically, they said, they put the motor in there, with, you know, that engine's what, 200 pounds, something like that, a little bit heavier. It's not that big of a difference, okay? But your driving experience from a TRX to an RHO is a huge difference to me. And I've owned both and multiple of each, okay? That's why the engineers have taken the Gen 2 Bilsteins and put them on the TRX, okay? So you're getting a different TRX. You're also getting a TRX with hands-free driving. Now, the one thing I did notice is, not a big deal, not a deal breaker, but there is not gonna be a passenger screen on the TRX. Now, my understanding is the TRX is gonna come in at 99. Now, this is what we think, okay? This is opinion. TRX is gonna come in at 99 something, right? And I think that's gonna have the level 1 included, which is 102 something with destination fee, okay? Now, if you wanna add feed locks and you wanna add the red stitching, you wanna add some of these other things, that's gonna add to that price. But my understanding is 99 something is the base price. It's gonna move from there, okay? But a lot of people just say that, well, it didn't come with the upgrades we wanted to see. Well, if you didn't look at the TRX and you didn't look when the RHO come out and realize the hands-free driving, the massage seats, all of these things, the bigger radio, the bigger screen, the passenger screen, all these things that were added to that RHO, excluding the passenger screen, right? Plus the 777 horsepower that you're getting, if you compare a 24 TRX to the 26 or 27 TRX, there is a lot of stuff in that truck. There was a lot of upgrades from the TRX to the RHO. So everybody's missing the part that you get out of the RHO and all those upgrades coming over. Now for me, some of the things I really like about the RHO, I like the big fold down console in the back seats. I like that the back seats recline, okay? I love the hands-free driving. It's probably the most confident hands-free driving that I've used. My family and I have taken that truck from here to Florida to Tennessee. I mean, we took my RHO all over the place. Guys, you get on the interstate, you set that thing, you can just kind of kick back. And it's nice to have something that's paying attention for you. It just relieves a little bit of that stress for you. You're still watching, you're still, there, you still have your hands close if you need to. But the other thing that I like about the hands-free driving is, even if you're unmapped areas, right? Mapped areas are most of the main interstates, and then depending on what your area is, if you live close to a big city, most of that's gonna be mapped. But like in Victoria, it's not mapped here, which is fine. But the difference is that I can just touch my hand on the steering wheel or my knee, and it's the same thing as hands-free, right? I don't have to wiggle it. I don't have to make sure that I don't have to keep doing something to drive it, or I don't have to put strain on my arm to hold it so that the lane assist will stay in the lane, right? I'd rather just turn it off and just drive myself if I've got to keep a strain on my arm. And so I think that's where Ram does things better. And some of these features are not important to some people. Some are not, okay? And some people don't see the value in it. If you've ever been in a Tesla full service drive car, those things are amazing. What they see, if you're watching the screen, the pedestrians, the cars, everything moving. Some aren't into technology, they want to drive the vehicle, completely understandable, okay? But when you say this TRX doesn't have the upgrades, it's got a lot of upgrades. Not only horsepower, but a lot of upgrades from the final edition, okay? So anyway, so as of this video, if my dealer can get transferred in the truck I want, then I'm probably gonna purchase the RHO. I will temporarily drive it until the TRX comes out, which I bet will be May or June. I don't think we're gonna see them before that because everything I've seen is 2027 model. And generally 2027 models or previous model doesn't normally come out until August of that next year. Now, I think they'll beat that a little bit. Maybe they're gonna call them a 26, who knows? But still waiting for the emails to see what the update is. But just kind of want to drop that, let y'all know. Probably gonna pick up another RHO, and then I've got a Bronco. I'm doing a lot of stuff too. I've been doing a lot of video. I just haven't had any time to do any editing. But wanted to get this video out and kind of let y'all know where I stand. And I told y'all I was gonna get a TRX. That's what I'm gonna do. Like I said, Raptor R is an amazing truck. Gosh, it was fun to drive. I'm looking forward to having that horsepower in the Ram platform. I'm just more of a Ram guy. Again, but if the video helped you any, please hit that like and subscribe. Comment any questions you have below. I'll try to get them answered. And thanks again for watching. If the video helped you, hit that like, hit that subscribe. Catch you on the next one.